Yow! What's going on? Hello! Happy Sunday. Happy movie night. John, Bandy, Dashy, Bridge, Kraylers. What's going on, Carmen? Hello, Shana, my man. Ash, what's up? We are so back. Marie, hello. How is everyone? How was your day? What's going on? What is going on? How was your day? I ain't done shit today. I did some washing at like 5 p.m. because it finally stopped raining. Dude, I'll be honest. I feel like shit. My sleep is ruined. Mr. Sparkly Vampire Expert? I don't know about expert. I'm pretty cultured. Dashy. Dashy, your name... Dashy, have you played Marathon? Are you a Marathon enjoyer? I kind of just sat around all afternoon and watched Mo 9 times play Marathon. The Milk achieved the greatest comeback of all time. 160 from Dizzy. What's up, Dizzy? Good evening. Zoe, hello. Does it look good? It looks slow and a little flat. The player-to-player combat seems okay. Mo was like, it's a 7 out of 10. Mo was like, it's like a 7 out of 10. It's not as good as I wanted, but it's not bad. And that's kind of, yeah, seems like that. JJ, what up? How are you, homie? I don't think this is playing my playlist. I think we're just gonna get reggae all night. All night. Oh, I'm down for that. Song request is up. Request whatever you want. Dude, how is everyone else's day? Did it rain where you are? It was supposed to rain all day here and it didn't rain that much, so I'm disappointed. It's very alpha, but I think it has solid potential if they manage to get there. Yeah. And yo. Drop this another notch. That's it. That's as low as that. There we go. There we go. We already had enough rain this week. Bit of Capleton? That is Capleton, right? It is Capleton. Look, I know my reggae. It's one of the few things I know about. I'm gonna sit. Short one tonight. Movie night. Want to make out? Hey, what's going on? What you doing? Yo. Sorry. Sorry. That was everyone else. Look away. That's not okay. All right. Bye, Zoe. Please don't. Drunk's like, Come on, man. I just opened the stream. Imagine that's what you open the stream to. Like, hey, baby, look at my fucking hair. Like, with this mustache, like Tom Selleck fuckboy. Wanna be Tom Selleck fuckboy? I had a physical reaction to that. Like, yeah. Tara, I'm so sorry. How are you? Happy Sunday. How was your evening out? Marie, Marie, come back. Say it into, whoa, look at my fucking head. I don't know why that's like that. I haven't had a shower today. I was busy. JJ recoiled like a dog getting sprayed by water. Me too, honestly. Me too. Gigs, hello. Good evening. Welcome. End of statement. Tara, how was last night? How you feeling? I tried to delay the second movie as long as possible, just in case you were gonna show up. Last night was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I had a great time. I got home at 3:30 a.m. with a dick whistle around my neck and a nearly empty packet of cigarettes. I'm tired. Oh, that's majestic. Tell me all about the movies. Dude, there might be clips. Hang on. Film later on? Yes, Moss. Yes. 7 from drunk. A whole week. Hope you had fun. Yeah. Neon, hello. So fun was had, question mark? Congle, yo. What year is it? There we go. Sorry, I was doing admin work. I was doing admin work. Sorry. Snake, good morning. Good evening. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I need to add the follow alert from. So there's a point in the movie where Michael Sheen goes like an absolute fucking freak, and I nearly passed out. Like I nearly passed out, dog. It was crazy. It was crazy. Says the one and only. So who won this fucking football game that I was watching get live tweeted in the Discord today? I don't know what teams were playing. It was just, it's so over, we're so back. It's so over, we're so back. Last night was so good. Like, it just, every time I opened the Discord, someone was like, oh no, it's over. It's over again. My stream shat itself until you said football game. Here's a clip from last night. Wait. Oh, that's the, I thought I clicked on the clip and I was like, wait, did I have the movie full screen the entire time? I was like, wait, how am I not banned? Like, who am I, Prezzo? Fuck's sake. I've seen the other Twilight films. Yeah. We did them all like this. Wait for it. Carlisle. I was fully in the bag. They absolutely had me with it. Normally I can see a twist like that coming. Normally I'm like, yeah, I see what's happening here. I did not see what was happening there. My stream froze again. This was the best. You know what I thought today? Wait, what part was that? That's at the very end when they start to have a massive... No, I wasn't on the bags. What did you think? I mean, they're crazy. They're a lot of fun. They're like... I honestly was so proud of the Noahs in chat because we were all going along with it so well. Yeah, everyone really did well to not spoil that for me. Did Chani suggest her idea? No. Oh my fucking god, stream froze. Oh no. Wait, I think it's a you guys issue. I think it's a Twitch issue. I think it's an internet infrastructure issue. You should live react to Black Mirror. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I've never seen Black Mirror. You know what I thought? I was looking at a list of movies to come to streaming recently to try and pick something for tonight, and then decided, fuck it. John suggested Starship Troopers the other day. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I haven't seen Starship Troopers since I showed it to JJ about 3 years ago. Starship Troopers is a banger, and that's what we're going to watch tonight, if you guys are down. I watched more of the new season today, and I'm emotionally exhausted. But while looking at that list of films, I was like, oh, fuck. I should live react to Borderlands. We should do video games. We should do video game movies. I haven't seen the Borderlands movie. We should watch Borderlands like that. Starship Troopers is always a good choice. Always a good choice. Where the OG Mario, Doom. I haven't seen Doom since I was maybe. What year did the Doom film come out? The OG Mario is so fucking skits. Doom movie. What year? 2005? Dread was a game, so that counts too. Really risk it and watch The Last of Us. That'd be, yeah. We should do it in category too. Aren't the Resident Evil movies shit? I've only ever seen the first one, and it's not terrible, but yes. Yes. 15 from Angie. All right, we need a code word for if your stream is freezing, just so we can keep track of who's got performance issues. That's the first one, Bridge, yeah. I would like to watch them. I mean, they've got Mila Jovovich in them, so they can't be wrong. What the fuck is going on? I always have performance issues. Mine's been fine so far. You've been on stream, never mind. I mean, you know, if you listen to certain people, I have both, so... Tallulah, good morning. 175. Do we have, where did I type that? Mine cooked itself just then. F124 crashed. Might have been, what? Okay, hang on. I've got this. I've got this. Are we really just... hang on. I can't... Like, I love reggae, but I'll get too comfortable if we listen to reggae all night. Just get better. Yeah, just get better. Oh, F124. I thought F124 was like a movie watching website, like an illicit, you know, like what are those websites like Movies 720 or whatever? All right, how about 123 movies? Yeah. Okay, there's nothing I can do about it, but I'm interested to see how often this happens for everyone. Oh, we have one. We do have one. Loading. Either loading or buffering. You can do that in the chat room when your shit buffers. No, like when your stream buffers. I'm just interested to see how often it is a problem for everyone. Buffer me. It's gonna get really annoying really fast. Wait, where am I? I can't. No, please. Guys, these moments aren't loading for me. Oh, no. Buffer me up, daddy. Cool, I'll do it every time once it hits. Yeah, you know. What is that? Wait, what is the middle? Walker, what is the middle one? What is... Oh, wait. What is... Like, why is that there? Buffer lips loaded? What? Let me set up a whole ass button for it. Do it. Do it. I thought, in honor of our most recent endeavors, we could... I don't know what this is going to open. Can I... Oh. I thought we would build the Mount Rushmore of vampire movies. Alex, I'm from Buenos Aires and I say kill them all! Come on, you apes, you want to live forever? What I mean by that is like kind of the four most totemic... They don't have to be the best, but kind of the four most totemic vampire movies. Like his Interview with a Vampire on the Mount Rushmore of vampire movies. You know what I mean? Mount Toothmore. Yeah. Mount Vampmore. Mount Bloodmore. Why do they call it button when you off in the something something of on something 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 something? Lost Boys? Yeah, like is Lost Boys... He's totemic. Is Lost Boys... For some people, yeah. Like, I had an idea. I'm terrified. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So I've never seen the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie. I saw heaps of the series. I never saw the movie. Daybreakers is the movie Ali and I saw on our first date. Wait, is that the Mount Blood Rushmore? Can we put True Blood in, please? True Blood's not a movie, though. Is it? Blade? Like, yeah, does Blade count? Dracula Dead and loving it. Ethan Hawke and Willem Dafoe. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of... Hang on. Blade 1 and 2 count. Like, this one doesn't clear. I'm thinking of... One in the chat room if you've ever seen... It's just a full movie. Wow, the full movie's just on YouTube. One in the chat room if you've ever seen Gallow Walkers.
You remember me. The axe swings, the noose tightens. That's it. Out here, they come back. Hard to kill.
This movie's ridiculous. I think this is the first movie Wesley Snipes did when he got out of prison for tax evasion.
First time is always special.
They're not even like really vampires, they're kind of just undead. Is From Dusk Till Dawn a vampire movie? 100%.
That good, or was that a lucky shot?
Lucky for you.
So now I owe you?
Now you owe me.
100%.
They know who I am.
You want him to come.
This was made for like 150 bucks. He went to jail? Yeah, Wesley Snipes went to jail for a while. Andre, yo,
Thought you
what up?
wanted me dead.
Well, that ain't what it used to be.
It's a crazy movie. It's a crazy movie. Yes, From Dusk Till Dawn is a front runner for sure. Do people know what From Dusk Till Dawn is? I don't know if I can. I mean, like, there's this scene. Oh, that's not the. Where's the scene? I've never seen it, but I want to. There's this. 20. What do you mean a shit 20? Hot take, but Priest with Paul Bettany is up there. Is that a vampire movie? I saw it at the cinema. The toe scene? I mean, the toes... The toes aren't the part of the scene I remember. Salma Hayek, terrified of snakes. I'm pretty sure. George Clooney's in this movie. Salma Hayek's in this movie. Fright Night Remake is also great. I haven't seen this in a very, very long time. Is that Harvey Keitel? Everyone just sitting very quietly watching this woman with a snake. Like, just... like, non-verbal counsel emote. Like, watching this incredibly attractive woman dance with a snake. Like, what about Morbius? Red card. Red card. Like, I think they're supposed to be more... oh. But everyone's just sitting there with a very... cast himself in that role and then chose to do the scene over and over. Yeah, of course he did. Lesbian Vampire Killers starring James Corden and Matthew Horn. Is that what that link is? Wait, what? Wait, what?
I got a plan. Does it involve girls? Let's go hiking.
That is one of the most depressingly shitty ideas for a holiday I've ever heard in my life, ever.
I'm just, like, I've never heard of this. I don't understand where is the comma in the title. Is it lesbian vampire, comma, killers? Is it lesbian, comma, vampire killers? Is it lesbian vampire, like, comma, like, you know? Like...
Nothing like it.
Can't stand James Corden. I don't mind his on-screen persona.
What are the chances? These girls are all going to the exact same cottage that we are.
Hi, Liz. How are you? Why is this...
What was that?
What is this movie from? I don't understand why someone uploads something in 360p.
Nice one.
Nice one.
Lesbian vampires.
It's not too late to save your friends. This village.
Okay. That's bonkers. I've never heard of this film before. Spent all day deep cleaning for my inspection. How often do you guys get inspections? Near Dark is a good one. Near Dark?
You clown rappers fancy a piece of me then, do ya?
I have to return to work tomorrow. Oh.
Let's fucking have it.
Why did she explode into milk? What the fuck? What the fuck? Near Dark? I've never heard of this. 1987? I heard really good things about Near Dark. They re-inspected for the oven last year, so they forfeited one. Oh, I think because, like, I just hear about everyone's inspections, it feels like rental inspections happen every 6 weeks. Around here. I'm like, every 2 weeks someone's getting their rental inspected. Them struggling with the concept of eternal life. Kind of like a grown-up Lost voice.
Separate your head from your shoulders.
Do it fast.
All right.
Is that...
No!
I've never heard of this.
Kill me then, too.
Caleb Colton no longer belongs to our world.
We give him a week.
Holy shit, that's Lance Henriksen. This looks great. This looks like if Alien was a vampire movie. Holy fuck. Look at it.
belongs to theirs,
Classy Victorian era people are more like living rats living forever off people. Yeah.
and they all belong to the night.
To the night.
Short for a bus ticket home. You help me out? What are you on? Believe me, I told you.
Just don't think of it as killing. Evening. Don't think at all. It's
This
just
film was
something that you
surprisingly
do
good.
Night after night. It's only ever a question of how.
Nervous? I would be too if I were you.
That's... Who directed
Near
this?
The bigger boys falling in with control. Check out time.
Catherine Bigelow directed this? How have I never heard of this movie?
Bought yourself some time, son.
This looks fucking sick.
Like, damn, this is my family. Let him go.
Near dark. Pray for daylight. The night has its price.
We could watch Vampires Suck. We could. We could. 75 seconds of Vampire Sucks that are funny, part 1. Yeah, like this one looks rough. Like this is Scary Movie for Twilight. Like it's straight up a parody of Twilight. Vampire stuff deals with living a long time. In a lot of cases, it's not that great. Yeah.
We've heard so much about you.
Like it's straight up a rip of
Paper cut.
Twilight. Maybe I live react to this. Favorite vampire movie is Abigail. That makes sense.
From the guys who couldn't sit through another vampire movie, take aim at Alice.
Where did you go, silly rabbit?
You don't get it.
What?
I'm a killer.
Explore the situation.
I'm so happy these spoof movies are dead.
Wow, DJ Polly D. Wait, no, not the dirtbags from the Jersey Shore.
And get ready to go gaga.
I finally found someone as freaky as me.
Lady Gaga?
Too freaky?
Oh, yeah!
Oh, Ken Jeong is in it. Poor
The
Ken
battle
Jeong.
begins.
What about Dark Shadows? I didn't think what we do in the shadows.
The bigger the hit, the harder it sucks.
Aragon, this is
Why
Twilight
don't you just
Part
take off your
7.
shirt?
My contract says I have to every 10 minutes of screen time.
You know who we are, don't you? You're the Black Eyed Peas.
Why does everyone always think we're the Black Eyed Peas?
That's pretty funny. Mothman in short shorts, I'm so in.
Vampires suck.
It's so funny watching these trailers years and years later, recognizing actors you know from more legit projects. Yeah, exactly. Man, like we don't make movies like that anymore, right? There's no... Do we do spoof movies? We saw that in theaters. Why? Can we go to the website? There was a website. There's no way it's still up. I kind of miss that. vampiresuckmovie.com. I'm doing that. Like without... You gotta be really careful. It's been a long time. Your connection is not private.
Stop it. Stop it. What? Page isn't working. Is it? Huh. Marie. What if there'd been like fucking vampire pornography on my monitor? You trying to get me banned? You guys do not have my best interest at heart. I want to see. Like now we can't see. I'd show you. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Like I wouldn't show you the pornography, but It's a massive tit, surely. Yeah. What is this? The Starving Games? Like, what year was this? 11 years ago. I don't get it. I don't...
You know,
Did these make money? Were people into these?
you live someplace else.
Like
Thank you. Don't call me Shirley.
Anywhere that's better than here.
Van Helsing. Van Helsing's pretty cool.
Now let the gathering begin.
Like, I don't know, it's just... It just feels really cheap and mean and, like, you know? It's like... It feels... I think they made money because they cost like $100 to make. Yeah. Meet the Spartans was the best one. I think people enjoyed Scary Movie so much they watched this as well. Yeah. Scary Movie was about a genre of film.
And they just picked one film to kind of use as their access point to talking about the genre. I never understood why it's okay to rip off another film's idea, take the piss and make money. I mean, it's the Weird Al Yankovic of it. You know what I mean? The Last Vampire on Earth got to be up there. Not another teen movie. Like, there's so many of them. But, like this, Z-Dubs, what's up? This just feels like, I don't know, like, not reductive. It just feels low effort, really. Like, you know what I mean? It just feels low effort. It doesn't, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just, we'll put a lady in some silly makeup and it'll be like that movie, but we'll do it silly. How many Twilight spoof movies are there? I don't know. Like, there's Vampires Suck. Borderline exploitative. Like, it just feels cynical. What is this? Epic movie?
Last Christmas,
God, why are they all,
a magical world beyond the wardrobe was brought to life. But some doors should never
Is that Anna Faris?
reopened.
Oh, no, it's not Anna Faris. It's the redheaded lady who's in all of these. I think because no one wants to remaster these.
Two of the 6 writers of Scary Movie.
Vampire Sucks seems great, but I'm also blinded by the hot men. Jayma Mays, that's her. It's the Glee lady. Yeah, the Glee lady.
Discover what it takes.
I'm so hot.
Like, it's just, oh, look, that's Paris Hilton. The level of comedy to these movies is, I know that thing. Ha 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 ha. Like, it's literally, look, I know that thing. Ha 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 ha. So, oh my God, we could watch Glee. We could watch Glee. I really like the pilot of Glee. The pilot of Glee, not the pirate. The pilot of Glee was a good episode of TV. The rest of the show was kind of average. Imagine it's fucking Glee doing Pirates of Penzance. This is YouTube Rewind before YouTube Rewind. Kind of, yeah. Glee is nuts. I'm not a Glee enjoyer. I really liked the first episode. I thought the pilot was original and interesting and fun. And then it became a lot narrower. And top 20 hilarious bad parody movies. Here we go.
You have won a
Here we
dinner
go.
for 2
Date movie.
at a restaurant.
Welcome to
What?
Watch Mojo. And today we're counting
What's
down
date movie a parody of? All the covers sound overproduced to me. Yeah, when you can hear the auto-tune kick in. Like when you can hear Pro Tools squashing a note in the middle of a scene. Like,
picks for
Oh,
the
it's just
all-time
rom-coms in
worst
general?
Parody movies. Number 20, Not Another Teen Movie.
It's just a girl's locker room. I'm sure it's no sexier in there than it is in here.
Hey, Molly, can you help me take off my panties?
There's one
Ew.
fundamental problem
Ew.
with this movie. It parodies films that are already funny. Even worse.
Not
those
another teen
movies are
movie is actually
infinitely
good.
funnier.
What We Do
Parody
in the
works
Shadows.
best when it's
I've never
making
seen
fun
the
of something
movie.
that takes
I've seen the
itself
show that they
seriously,
made as a
whereas
spin-off
Not
to the
Another
movie,
Teen
but I've never seen the
parodies
movie.
teen comedies like She's All That and American Pie. And, you know, we wouldn't mind so much if the jokes and observations were actually funny. But
I
they're
loved this
not.
movie when I
The
was in high
gags
school.
are predictable and lack originality.
I've never
relying
seen Not
heavily
this is
on
teen
toilet
movie, right?
humor
I've never
and
seen
tired
this.
Stereotypes. While there are some decent moments, the movie is way more miss than hit, with its reliance on gross-out bits overshadowing any genuine wit.
Was that a cross made of
no,
dicks?
Jake. Way too much information would be telling you that after they're done, I always take a huge dump.
Number 19, Dance Flick.
Ah.
Honey, you hungry?
Ah.
Will you help me with my hook?
Okay, Girl Learns to Dance movie
Keenan
was a
Ivory
real
Wayans directed the first
mid-2000s
Scary
thing.
movie, a
Like-
legendary parody and a touchstone of early 2000s
Like white
pop
girl
culture.
dancing movie.
Dance Flick, directed by Keenan's
You know what I
younger
mean?
brother Damien, is like the ninth
She's from
entry in
the
a horror
right
franchise.
side of the
It
tracks,
sort
but all of her
looks
friends
like
are from the wrong
original,
side of the
but it's
tracks, and she
lost
knows
all the
ballet,
charm.
but everyone
Dance
else
Flick
dances
tries
hip hop,
to
so
do
she
for
has to
musical
learn to be
dance films
street,
what Scary
but
Movie
also
did for
teach everyone
all
about the
scary
culture of
movies.
ballet.
But the jokes are
Yeah, that's our
forced,
culture you're
relying on
talking
easy
about.
slapstick humor and goofy dance sequences that fail to land on their feet. The film lacks any sense
Starring
of
a woman who
comedic
looks almost
choreography,
identical
often going
to
for the
Kirsten
simplest
Dunst, but
laugh
is not
instead
Kirsten
of crafting
Dunst.
smart or original scenarios.
Damn, Nora, you are so mean. Not mean, just real.
Number 18, Casino Royale.
Wait, what?
Now be a good girl. Run along and watch the
Wait,
station
what?
of the garden.
I bet Mummy would have taken me in.
Mummy took everyone in.
Ever since
What?
its release in 1967, Casino Royale has caused a lot of confusion. Despite being based on an Ian Fleming novel, Casino Royale was not a proper James
Also,
Bond
one
film
could
owed to
actually be
rights
Kirsten
disputes.
Dunst, yeah.
The producer who owned the rights decided not to compete with Eon Productions. And
Has anyone ever heard of this? Has anyone ever heard of this version of Casino Royale? Because this is the first time I'm experiencing this. Apparently there is a movie called Casino Royale that came out in 1967 that is a spoof of James Bond.
and made a spoof instead. But everyone
Carolyn
involved
maybe mentioned it
knew
once.
was going to be terrible.
Peter Sellers and it's
sure
Fox.
enough, following a disastrous production, the movie was released to strong numbers but horrible reviews. Many criticized its sloppy and meandering structure, and the
That guy's head gets bigger and smaller as he talks. That's crazy.
Certainly did not help.
Kingsman
That's
before
longer than
Kingsman,
most
kind
Bond
of.
films.
Is Kingsman a spoof movie, do you think?
I have a very low
Like,
threshold of death.
or is it
My doctor
ironic?
says I
Is
can't
it a
afford
love
to enter
letter?
my body
Is it...
at any time.
Number 17, superhero movie.
You do there?
It's
I've never even
easier
heard of
than it
this.
looks.
No, I don't think so.
This one really should have been a home
That's
run.
very funny.
It was released during a
Kingsman
superhero
is
boom.
can't it be
playing
both?
on the
Yeah.
likes of Batman Begins and Spider-Man. It stars a number of scary movie veterans like Regina Hall, Leslie Nielsen, and Simon Rex. It was even directed by Craig Mazin, who wrote the very good Scary Movie 3. Yet it crashed harder than Iron
Man,
Man.
how many
The
of these
film
are there?
relies too
Holy
heavily on
shit!
juvenile
All right,
humor
I'm not
and
watching
cheap
this whole
gags
thing.
instead of clever
Superhero movies
satire
are
or
Spider-Man 1
observational
parody.
comedy on superhero
Craig Mazin,
tropes.
the last
These
of this
jokes are
guy.
way too easy
The
to
guy,
make.
wait, the guy who wrote superhero movie, like the film called Superhero Movie, a spoof of Spider-Man 1, is the guy running Last of Us. It ends with a conversation about anal. It's a spoof movie. You know what? That's fair. Fuck Scary Movie 3. It scared me as a kid. I should not have seen it. It was too real.
And it seems like the actors are not really invested in the material. But hey, it's always nice seeing Leslie Nielsen.
Ah, the rituals of manhood. Today you have your first beer, and tomorrow we'll circumcise you.
Number 16, Dracula,
Oh.
Dead and Loving It.
She's alive? She's no.
I didn't realize it was a parody. You didn't realize it was supposed to be funny, so you were just running around the house
Well,
going,
we must
ah!
admit, as much as we love Leslie Nielsen, he has starred in a few stinkers. Long before superhero movie
I'm
came
deeply amused that they are
Dracula,
writing
Dead
parody
and
movies
Loving
like they are a
It,
high-budget
spoof
serious
of
movie.
the general Dracula mythos. With Nielsen in the lead and the legendary Mel Brooks behind the camera, we don't know where or how this film went wrong. But went wrong it did, greatly lacking the biting wit of Brooks's
I mean,
earlier
the clip
works.
from it
Pretty
was
much
them
all
standing
the
in a
jokes fell
cornfield
flat,
holding
whether
shovels
from
and
poor
shit.
comedic timing,
I think
general
that's a
laziness,
Signs
or subpar
reference.
performances. It received overwhelmingly negative reviews and bombed at the box office, and it was the last film that Brooks ever directed.
The chick
Take
from The
this
Ring
one
scared
out
me.
in the
Oh,
sun and let
the
it
chick
melt.
from The Ring is a
Your
terrifying
eyelids are
concept.
getting heavy. You feel that. Renfield, you fell asleep too soon.
Number 15, Ricky 1.
What? What? Okay, they really had to dig in a fucking barrel to find the... Like, how... Like, can we go to the top 5? Like, I'm not... Can we... Ricky 1? Shut the fuck up, man. Alright, does it mention Hot Shots? Scary Movie 5. Breaking Wind? What the fuck is Breaking Wind? Leonard Part 6? 50 Shades of Black? A Haunted House? Pulp Fiction? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Number 12, Plump Fiction.
Oh, Plump Fiction. Never mind. Spy Hard. Repossession. Ricky W. Up. What? I don't... Breaking Wind is when you fart? Yeah, but I don't know what...
Number 4, Meet the Spartans.
What movie is that a parody of?
Meet the Spartans may not have the word movie in its title, but it comes from the same directing team of Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer, and it is just
Is that
as
Britney
bad as the
Spears?
rest of them. As you can imagine, Meet the Spartans
Kevin
is
Sorbo.
mostly a lampoon of Zack
All right, this
Snyder's
was a mistake. We
300,
shouldn't have clicked on
and
this
it
video.
comes with all the predictable gay jokes, out-of-date pop culture references, and silly body humor that you can imagine.
I'm assembling an army of 300 to go to war with Persia. I'm going to take them in the rear.
Like Date Night, Meet the Spartans also contained less jokes and more random pop culture references, as if us recognizing the reference is supposed to be funny. We don't think they know how comedy works.
The random Grand Theft Auto San Andreas reference?
Number 3,
She's
Epic
back!
Movie.
J.M. Mays.
Epic Movie is Friedberg and Seltzer's attempt at lampooning various blockbuster movies like The Chronicles of Narnia and X-Men. You know exactly what you're getting into
Yeah, I'm
simply
done.
by reading
I'm
the
done. I can't watch any more of this. My fucking eyeballs. My eyeballs feel like they have sand in them. Holy shit. All right. Mount Rushmore of vampire movies. What is this? Palette cleanser? This is going to be that dancing fucking... Oh.
I want to break free. I want to break free.
I can't. I just gotta... There's no... Like, I can't... There's no... We can't be here. This isn't... That's... I have to... This... Oh my god. Movie night's cancelled. I can't... You in a few years? Well, time for bed. Holy shit. I've shaved my head. There's clips where you lasted 41 minutes. That's like a record for you. Bridge! What the fuck? Sinners probably qualifies as an all-timer. Yeah, I get the feeling. Like, I think Lost Boys... I think The Lost Boys... It's called The Lost Boys, right? The Lost Boys kind of qualifies as an all-timer. Pop culture vampire experience.
You'll never grow old, Michael. And you'll never die.
Shaved head Ben is scary? Nah. I'm approachable.
Notice anything unusual about Santa Carla
Sinners
yet?
is a vampire
Pretty cool
movie?
place.
Oh, I thought sorry, I pushed the button.
You're Martian.
Sorry.
Or a vampire.
Like, this thing kind of fucks from start to finish.
You know where Hudson's Bluff is? I can't beat your bike. You just have to try and keep up.
I want to go see Sinners. Me
How far are
too.
you willing to go, Michael?
I know nothing about it, but I know people love it.
How those maggots?
Every trailer that came out was, like, nuts. Made it look like a different movie every time a trailer came out.
Drink some of this, Michael.
Don't. It's blood.
Michael, 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 Michael. Now you know what we are?
Combines genres and influences a bit. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've actually seen it. If I have, it was a long time ago. This, yeah. Blade came up. Yeah, Blade's definitely a vampire movie. There's a mid-credit scene for people who are going to see it. Lost Boys was my comfort movie as a kid. Nick Cage vampire movie? There's a Nick Cage vampire movie? Vampire's Kiss?
You don't want to miss
Oh, wait.
this.
There's Renfield. Do you mean Renfield, Sean? Wait, there's two. Smell like garlic. I think Lost Boys goes on our Mount Rushmore. Not Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore is when you've had like too many Red Bull and vodkas. What am I googling? Renfield. Renfield's like, is Renfield a vampire movie?
Sorry to interrupt. Are you okay? I need to get out of a toxic relationship.
Why don't you start by telling us what
Some decent kills in this.
My boss, he's different.
You can't get him out of your head.
No.
I need your assistance.
I'm coming, Master!
Oh, you feel like he could destroy you with the snap of his fingers?
Wouldn't even need to snap.
We watched this. I think we watched this in the Discord a couple of years ago.
Okay. That sounds familiar.
It's like, it's fine.
Renfield.
You'll love who's in this. Aquafina, yeah.
Victims. I want a handful of nuns, a busload of cheerleaders.
It's like one of the rare films that I don't mind Aquafina in because she's playing against type.
But this modern world is a dangerous place.
She's kind of just a normal person who's okay. Is she?
You saved my life.
Yeah.
Did I watch you cut a guy with a decorative serving platter?
It's all in the wrist.
Like she's not walking around doing a stupid voice,
boss gave me this
acting
power.
like a millennial slacker.
In return, I tend to his needs, including care, feeding.
You bring him people to eat?
Like she's the straight man in this.
You're like the
She's
guy
not
that
trying to
gets
be
the
the
villain's
comedic
housemates.
relief.
But if you were to stop focusing on his needs, what would happen?
I absolutely love her. I normally can't stand her.
Exactly. He won't grow to full power. What? That's so weird. Why would you phrase it like that? But yes. Hi. Are you here for the meeting? Well, come on. No!
Get it?
Call
Because
me the Dark One.
a vampire can't enter unless you invite them.
Death. To most.
She is a reason I won't watch a film. I don't have that much against her. I don't enjoy her shtick, but
Okay, obviously we're dealing with a little bit more than just narcissism here.
depends on the role she's playing.
Now, let's eat.
I've liked everything Nicholas Hoult has done. Her and Simu and Shang-Chi are so funny together. That's a movie that I forgot existed. We watched that as a group. I forgot that movie existed. Sorry, hang on. Behind the camera is this thumbnail. Just a cat with a knife. Why does that cat have a knife? Ah, she's also great in The Farewell. I've never seen The Farewell, but yes, that movie legitimized her quite a bit. I don't know, press it. I'm not watching 10 minutes of cats with knives. Need to respectfully disagree about their interactions with Shang-Chi. I mean, yeah, as long as it's respectful, that's cool. Can I... Hang on, let me do something. Let me do something. Dance floor. Do it. You do it. Don't make me do it. Hold. I'm cooking. Your man's cooking. Oh, then back to the Where did that go? Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Back to the... There it is. Haha! Now, can I do this? I cannot do this. Fuck! If I open it in Paint... Do. How do you layer something over something else in paint? Surely you can layer like 2 JPEGs over each other in paint. 2 PNGs. Oh shit, this. Has 30 Days of Night been raised? 30 Days of Night. Great song. Great song. 30 Days is a great one. I don't know that I've ever seen this. I'm not super well versed in Dazed and Confused. Has Interview with a Vampire been raised? So that was my kind of original example. I think Interview with a Vampire is an all-time vampire. I think Interview with a Vampire is why we still have vampire movies. But it's very different to this kind of vampire movie, right? Interview with the Vampire isn't... Like, I don't think of that as a... Hotel Transylvania. That's like $1 billion franchise. Interview, Blade, and honestly, Twilight. Like, does Twilight clear? Maybe I should read some Anne Rice next. I've been at a loss.
We need you at the station.
Like, Interview with a Vampire is based on an Anne Rice novel, and it is... I regret drinking last night. Oh, no. Isn't just a vampire, it's a horror survival movie too. So, this is a...
Who are they?
I've never watched Interview. I hear the show is great too. Like, this is a more traditional horror movie where the vampires are monsters. You know? Interview with a Vampire is much more of a metaphorical thing, right? Where... it's about the nature of man. It's kind of the original elevated horror. Twilight comes to mind very quickly when you raise the question, regardless if it's good or bad. Yeah, I don't think it, like, my original premise was they don't have to be good movies. They don't have to be the best vampire movies. What are the 4 most totemic vampire, like, movies? It's from the vampire's point of view. Yeah.
We can last the month.
So the premise for this movie seems to be you're above the Arctic Circle, so nighttime lasts 30 days. So it's the perfect place for vampires to exist, because they can't go out in the sun. Solid premise. Good idea. Good idea. You could make a series out of that. You should bring that back as a Netflix 10-part series. Alaska, 30 Days of Vampires to play. Yeah. Yeah. That was a light bulb in the head kind of premise. Yeah, exactly. The whole comics run of this is great. Then why are the humans there? Well, they don't know. They don't know. What in the fuck is that? Oh, Lilo and Stitch? God damn it. Somebody had that shower thought for that and called immediately. Yeah, it's like you fall out of the shower. Right on the Discord the other night, but I missed it. Oh, is that what they watched? Fuck. I looked over and they were in there and I forgot to check what they were actually watching. By the time I was done. That's an all-time premise. That's genius. I'm trying to think of other vampire movies. Like, no, I've not seen What We Do in the show is really funny. The show is one of the funniest shows. Non-comedy vampire movies. Nosferatu. Like, does Nosferatu clear? I don't know that it clears. I've only seen the second half of it too. It's not true. The original? I've never seen the original either. So here's the trailer for the movie. They did a spin-off TV series that is very funny. Like, the right one is meant to be an all-time, but I haven't seen it. No, I haven't either. And there's like an original one that's Dutch or Swedish or something. Like, there's one that's European, and then they did an American remake, right? Keanu Reeves' Gary Oldman Dracula is a lot better than it gets credit for.
It's been like this the whole time. Deacon on dishes, and it still hasn't moved in 5
I don't know.
years.
Taika Waititi,
You're
I know,
cool
is
guy,
a
but you're not
kind of
putting
a
your weight
hard
into
out
that.
for a lot of people.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that I'm cool.
No, that's not the point, though.
Yeah,
You're missing
no, I
the
know.
point.
Not that I know.
My ex-pole teacher's baby looked like Nosferatu when it was born. Scared the shit out of me.
Vampires.
I haven't seen any of this. This series is hilarious.
Viago was an 18th century dandy.
This is before Taika got too much.
Vladislav is a bit of a pervert.
This is my torture chamber.
Deacons like the young bad
This is the
boys
first movie that made me laugh genuinely in a long time. Really?
But I don't.
The trouble with being a vampire is you have to be invited in.
Come in to the bar, please.
Will you invite us in?
We need some fresh blood.
Oh.
Hi, my name is Nick. I've been a vampire for 2 months. My friend Richie's a bouncer.
Wasn't it Taika's first semi here? Yeah, I think so. This is kind of what, like, put him over.
Such a dick.
People really don't like Ragnarok. And I don't get it. People hate that movie. It's Jermaine, yeah, it's Jermaine Clement from Flight of the Conchords. He has a crazy filmography. This and Boy were his biggest hits.
Not if the camera guy, maybe one camera guy.
From the creators of Boy, Eagle vs. Shark. Like, yeah. Have you guys even heard of Eagle vs. Shark? Flight of the Conchords. I think Taika directed a lot of Flight of the Conchords.
Werewolves, not swearwolves.
Werewolves, not swearwolves. Hunt for the Wilder People is a great movie, and so is...
become very sexy.
Top 3 or 4 MCU movies. Hulk's butt, what's not to like? Ragnarok is arguably one of... People hate it, Marie. They hate it. One, if you're a Thor Ragnarok hater. Wilder People is a great movie. Yeah, he's tricky like that. Jesus is my favorite line. So many people don't like that movie. I like it because Taika Waititi was like, yeah, no, this is all dumb. Guys, it's fucking stupid. I always looked at Thor becoming silly and goofy as a coping mechanism for his tragedies. Isn't it wait, which one's which? Oh, I'm thinking of Love and Thunder. You're right. I'm thinking of Love and Thunder. Wait, did Taika direct Ragnarok? That's not true because you're obviously white. Really? I don't think I knew that. That makes sense. I guess he got a lot of positive feedback from Ragnarok and then went, okay, I can get away with whatever I want. I can get away with whatever I want and do Love and Thunder. Love and Thunder isn't that great. I think Love and Thunder is hilarious. Love and Thunder was kind of ass, but only because I'm salty about the loss of Fat Thor. Went all out for the fourth. I think Love and Thunder is fucking hilarious. I think it's... Like, that's the kind of Marvel movie I want to see. Like, I don't care about... I don't care about grim, serious superhero... I don't care about it. Make Thor weird. Make Thor have a fucking, like a really bad breakup. I made that exact mistake in the past before I knew what Caucasian meant. It's weird. It's a weird term. You're right. Wait, what? All right. I'm trying to figure out how to make this. Love and Thunder was like 2% too silly. Yeah, I kind of like that though. Like 2% too silly is just silly enough for me. I'm trying to figure out how to make this graphic. It's a great palette cleanser for their heaviness. We should do this. In front, it's a put out. There's a series? There's a 2022 TV series? Lebowski thought had some real potential to dig into his psyche and come to terms with his past, but kind of got glossed over. Yeah, because no one actually wants that.
What do you say we get started?
This is Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, right?
So you want me to tell you the story of my life? I'll tell you my story. I'll tell you all of it.
In like 1994.
I I'm flesh and blood, but not human. I haven't been human for 200 years.
From the novel by Anne Rice. From Neil Jordan, the director of The Crying Game.
I've come to answer your prayers. Life has no meaning anymore, does it?
His name is Lestat.
It's kind of crazy this is a forgotten movie.
Pluck out the pain and give
Two
you
of the
another
biggest
life.
actors of their generation, and it's kind of a forgotten movie. It's kind of a movie that doesn't exist, right?
He chose one man.
And Kirsten Dunst
He
is the
gave
kid?
him infinite power. Eternal life.
Forgotten by who? Like, when was the last time anyone said we should watch Interview with a Vampire?
Who would be forever young.
I had a hard time taking Tom Cruise serious in this.
This is the only real evil left.
And then he took the light of day.
You're a vampire who never knew what life was until it ran out in a red
That's where that Antonio line is from.
over your lips.
There's literally a new series on it. Yeah.
Any longer.
What do you mean forgotten? I watched this movie last time I went flying. When you say I went flying, do you, hang on, wait. Is that slang for getting high, or last time you caught a plane? Tom Cruise makes Brad a vampire? Yeah. Yeah.
Happy family.
Airplane.
Take her, Louis. End her suffering and yours.
It's a crazy plane watch.
You are a killer.
I would feel weird watching anything that wasn't a Pixar movie on a plane, like in public. The amount of people that have said, I've never seen this to me when they ask what my favorite movies are.
Stephen Ray, Antonio Banderas, Kirsten Dunst, and Christian Slater. Interview with the Vampire.
I really need to see that again. I haven't seen it in a very, very long time. 94, I think it was. Yeah, same year after Jurassic Park. That might be on my next movie list. Should be an airplane movie pack. Oh, I wouldn't know where to start. I've never been on a plane. 3, 2, 1. Someone types what? I was close. I was close. Bridge typed never. I was close. I nearly got it. I have a version 1 of that list. I'm down. I'm down. That wasn't bait though. That's a true fact. I've never been on a plane. Actually, that is not a true fact. When I was a very tiny little baby, under 1 year old, I think my parents took me to Fiji with them for their honeymoon. But I don't think that counts. In the period of my life, I have been conscious and like, are you scared of planes? I'm not scared of them. I've just never had money to go anywhere. Like when I was a kid, when we went on holiday, we drove in the car and we went 2 hours down the coast and stayed with my grandparents kind of thing. Shags travels, he lies down in a coffin and gets shipped by sea. Exactly. This is the vibe I want when I'm on a plane. Plane movies. I love this. I love this. Yesterday? Really? Yesterday. Like, really? Isn't that movie like, don't you go to jail if you like that movie? I don't care. Game Night Fox. Game Night's great. The Intern, I'm Sing Street, Knives Out, Shanghai Noon. Yeah, I'm right there. I'm right there. There are Australians that haven't been to Bali. They exist. Yeah, I've never been to Bali. I didn't do my first flight until I was like 28. Like, if I went to PAX, I'd probably drive, honestly. If I was to go to Melbourne, I'd probably drive. It's like a 9-hour drive. Crazy Stupid Love. I watched this the other week. Meg showed me this. Hilarious. There's a thing that happens in Crazy Stupid Love that I said, shut the fuck up, movie. Like, it got me. Not to spoil it for anyone. Luca, it's very good. Like, it's very good. Ryan Gosling is so funny. I believe I was sitting there and I said exactly the same thing. Like, I said the garden scene, yeah. I said at the very start of the movie, Steve Carell's like wearing New Balances and baggy suits, and he's just sitting at the bar talking about how he's been cuckolded. And I went on a rant. I'm like, hey, shut the fuck up, Steve Carell. And then he goes and sits down with Ryan Gosling, and Ryan Gosling's character basically word for word says what I said to him. Like, I'm like, oh, does that make me a bad person? Detective Pikachu, good movie. Solid movie. It seems like it's so common to the point where there are area and Bali around the Hard Rock is basically Little Drunk Australia. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But it's like, you know, these are like uncomplicated watches for a plane. Yeah, exactly. The Meg. Yeah, these are... I've never seen A Simple Favor. Is that the one where one of them disappears and the movie's like half flashbacks? You don't get stressed out? You don't want to get stressed out, so you watch Crazy Rich Asians? Crazy Rich Asians is a stressful film. Kuta and Seminyak is Oztown. Oh, yeah, Kuta Beach. 100%. Ubud? How do you say Ubud? Ubud? Ubud. Ubud. You bud? You good, bud? Little Women. I really like this version of Little Women. Gina just says, yeah, whatever. Whichever. Gina, hello from Brazil. How are you? Did you finish? I'm going to ask you every time. Did you finish? Baldur's Gate? Sorry, that got... It's actually really good. The Little Women, yeah. Lost Boys. Yeah. I think this is on our...
You'll never grow old, Michael.
An airplane movie should be like a good burger. Has it all. You have a great quick time and leave satisfied and complete. Well, I think it's just like, it's a movie you can sit there and watch, but you don't feel like you have to pay attention. You know what I mean? And you're not gonna feel weird if someone looks over and seeing you watch a movie. Like, you couldn't watch... Like, I'm trying to think of a movie. Like, you couldn't get away with... Okay, you're on a plane. You're sitting here... You're on a plane, and you look over, and the person on the other side of the aisle is watching Breaking Dawn Part 1. Twilight, Breaking Dawn Part 1 on a plane. Is that okay? Okay, we're calling an audible list of movies it's not okay to watch on a plane. You couldn't watch striptease on a plane. Yeah. Boogie Nights. Boogie Nights is not okay to watch on a plane. Movies, it's not okay to watch on a plane. Cannibal Holocaust. Poor Things. Just okay. Eyes Wide Shut. I think you can get away with Eyes Wide. I think you can get away with 90% of Eyes Wide Shut. If you have the window seat and you can kind of do this thing where you angle your laptop towards, I think you can get away with Eyes Wide Shut as long as you don't get a boner. You know what I mean? As long as you don't go, oh. Saw. Castaway. Flight of the Phoenix. Felt weird watching The Shape of Water. Shape of Water is okay. You just fall with the plane crash in Castaway and you're fine. Yeah. I've never struck it in my seat so hard. I watched Call Me By Your Name on an Arabic airline. Oh. You didn't turn the movie off though, did you? Gone Girl. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. For Shaq to watch later. Flight of the Phoenix? Flight of the Phoenix? Can't spell. Final Destination. Yeah, Final Destination. The first Final Destination is rough. Still landed safely in Japan earlier, by the way. Did you get to the airport all right this morning? Flight. Yeah, Flight. You can't watch Flight. Airplane. Showgirls. Can you not watch Airplane? I think you can watch Airplane on a plane. The Ring? I think you get away with The Ring. Sully. I'm trying to think of, like, I don't think it's okay to watch, like, Human Centipede clears, like, but I don't think it would be okay to watch, like, Milo and Otis. I don't think it's okay to watch Milo and Otis on the plane. Because, like, you're just sitting there crying at the end of the movie. You know what I mean? I don't think it's okay to watch, she was super nervous, but I'm glad she's there now. Yeah. Would probably not be okay to watch. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like Marley and Me. Marley and Me is like, that one's right out. Anything that has any kind of $1 Million Baby. But I also don't think it's okay to watch, like you can't watch Justice League on a plane. That's, you was watching what? Cats? Oh, why are we, can we, that's not, can we, when? Who did that? Oh, I think that's sandwich pollution. I think that's the sandwich chat room leaking. I can watch Justice League on a plane. Nah. You definitely can't watch the Snyder Cut on a plane either. Like, then the air marshal's worried about you. That's all I'm saying. I wish you could see who added them. I probably can if I go far enough back. It might tell me. No flight is long enough to watch the Snyder Cut. The air marshal is worried about you. You know what I mean? Like the stewardesses see you. Team America. 12 Years a Slave would be kind of weird. Like, you can't watch Pulp Fiction on a plane. Right? You definitely can't watch... Snyder Cut is unwatchable no matter where you are. See, I've heard it the other way around, Tallulah. Like, to me, the Snyder Cut is the version of that film that you should watch, because the other one is a cut-up mess put together by 17 people who, like, had 17 different ideas about the movie. Final Destination, I think it's on here. Yeah. Definitely. The first Final Destination starts with a plane accident. Just Bone Tomahawk. It's god awful. It's genuinely unwatchable. Bone Tomahawk's supposed to be really rough. I've never seen it. Is that Jennifer Lawrence in Bone Tomahawk? She's in the other one. Castaway? Yeah, you definitely can't watch Castaway. You can't watch Baywatch. His other movie, Dragged Across Concrete. I kind of want to watch it. Bone Tomahawk. Can I even watch the trailer? Is it Jennifer Lawrence? I mean, seen a person being cut in half while they're still alive. Not J-Law. What's J-Law in? She was in a movie, like a Western. She was in like a Western that same year. Bone Tomahawk is on Stan. Oh, it's Kurt Russell and Patrick Wilson. It's bisected hot dog style? Oh, no.
Lean back. Right there. Bracing.
It's a cool movie. Cannibal Holocaust is also fucking grim. Ah! Alright, I'm done. Harder They Fall? Harder They Fall? Sweet movie, but holy, it's rough. She wears like a hat. Almost forgot. I gotta drive to Haidamari. You almost forgot? Nah, it's not this. She has like a hat. Maybe it's just bone or something? I don't know. It was like that Ghost House movie where they get chopped in half by the glass door. The Revenant would be an interesting airplane watch. Winter's Bone, that's the one. I said she wears a hat, and can everyone just? I said Jennifer Lawrence wears a hat in this movie, and Joe went, "It's Winter's Bone." Like, like, put some respect on this man's name. You said Bone. Shh. I'm trying to fucking blow your spot up, dog. It is Winter's Bone. Got some bees in here, hey?
Way down in Missouri where
You right, Patters? You come up a bit rough today?
The old folks were humming, the banjos were strumming, so sweet and low.
Okay, you said hat. Name another film where she wears a hat.
What is it you want? We hold the bond on Jessup Dolly. He didn't show for court.
Here's the dog, big fella.
Jessup signed over everything.
What's?
If he doesn't show trial,
yeah.
see, the way the deal works is you all gonna lose this house here. You got someplace to go.
Oh, it's not. I want to say burn after reading, but that's really, it's really not good of me. This is a breakthrough movie. I think this is after Silver Linings Playbook, isn't it?
I wouldn't tell him nothing if I did.
I guess not.
I really gotta run Dad down to get him to show.
You ought not do that.
Like she looks younger. Maybe filmed before Manchester by the Sea.
Asking after him neither.
Released after?
Who might you be?
I'm Ree. My dad's Jessup Dolly.
Before Hunger Games? This is before Hunger
Got a
Games?
real bad need to talk to him.
Talking just causes witnesses.
It's a great movie. I suggested this for movie night last year. Winter's Bone.
I reckon y'all got this place about another week.
The law found Jessup's card. Somebody set fire
Movie One
to it.
Sad Flight. Yeah, that movie's fucked. Manchester by the Sea.
Do you know there's people going around saying you best shut up? People you want to listen to.
Get out of the truck. Put your hands where I can see them.
Is this going to be our time?
There's
Yes,
stuff
indeed.
that you're gonna have to get over being scared of. Get off! Don't hurt my sister.
This looks cool.
Get in the house.
It has like early A24 vibes.
He was warned.
Can't watch Interstellar on a plane. Not for yourself, but for the surrounding passengers. You know what I mean? Like, it's not A24, but it has early A24 vibes. What is this? At top 20 worst movies of the 2000s. Okay. All right. Yeah, you definitely... you might be able to watch that on a plane. I think you get away... It's heavy, but really well done. Yeah. Yeah. Like, you can't watch The Grey. You can't watch The Grey on a plane. All right. I need... Are they really going to make me do this in Photoshop? Like... Fuck. Surely there's a simple image editor that will let you put one PNG over the other. Like, does Paint not let you do that? I swear Paint would let you do that. This might crash the stream. I don't know. You can't watch Dazed and Confused. Titanic isn't really a plane movie either. Procreate. Do 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 do. Dun dun dun. Hang on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Says would disagree. All right, here we go. I got it. I've got it. Well, we've got it. So, the first on our... Definitely can't watch any Harold and Kumar. Shotgun Anus. It's the only line I know from... Here we go. Harold and Kumar. Paint will do it, but the PNG has to have no background. No, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to do. So we have the Lost Boys. Do you think Twilight kind of clears? Twilight must be the most totemic vampire movie the last 15 years. I missed watching the film Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Maybe avoid David Lynch movies too. Yeah, only because you don't want to be sitting there going, what the fuck is happening to the person sitting on the plane next to you, though? Like, who is she? Like, why does she look like... Is she a different person? Is it all a dream? Which one is the dream? Help me. Do we put Blade up here? According to all accounts, Sinners will eventually be here. Yeah. It's so nice that they immortalized the Beatles in stone like this. True. True. America really loved the Beatles, so they put them on a mountain. Can we have Blade 3 purely for Ryan Reynolds chained shirtless to the floor? Your personal Mount Rushmore of vampire movies will be different to mine. That one doesn't clear. I turned my head into an eraser, Morty. God. Millie, hello. How are you, Millie? How you doing? I'm with Delula. What about solely for the vampire dog? What? I think Interview with a Vampire clears. I think it clears. There kind of has to be a Dracula up there. I'm trying to think of all the Dracula movies I've seen. We don't have to put Blade 3 up there. Let's just put the image of Ryan Reynolds chained shirtless on the mountain. I mean, that's an interesting... It's an interesting take. The posters for Interview with the Vampire. Oh, these are all for the show. These are all for the show. Interview is the Keanu one. I've never seen it. Mm-hmm. Dum dum. Okay. All right, good. You've done it? Yeah, good. Congratulations, you did it. The 92 Dracula. From 92 until... Huh? You're not gonna... Oh. Van Helsing. Hugh Jackman Van Helsing. Francis Ford Coppola. Is Francis Ford Coppola a good director? Weird question. But do you think Francis Ford Coppola has... Coppola, sorry. I wanted to do a podcast. Okay? Yes or no? Like, I had an idea for a podcast about, I don't know, 5, maybe 10 years ago, where you watch, like, all of a franchise or all of a director's movies, and then you sit down and you decide, on balance, are they good or bad? Like, you watch all of the Star Trek movies, and then on balance, if there's 10 Star Trek movies and 6 of them are good, Star Trek is good. You know? Like, on balance, what clears and what doesn't. It's such a reductive idea, and it's so dumb. Like, it's so dumb. You couldn't really do it, but I think it's a funny idea. Maybe next year I do like 6 episodes of it. Once he got success, he just did whatever he wanted. No other mind to make a good film. So Francis Ford Coppola, like, he's made more money making wine than he has making movies. Right? That like it's weird to say, but after The Godfather Part 2, he didn't really, like, he did Apocalypse Now. Hang on. We do it this way. God. Hi, everybody. This is the theme song to Charmed. You guys Charmed enjoyers? We could do like a 1 week we could do a Mount Rushmore of 90s TV. Charmed clears. Charmed, Buffy the Vampire. What else? Like supernatural TV from the 90s and early 2000s. Filmography. Here we go. Dementia 13. You're a big boy now. Finian's Rainbow. I've seen The Godfather. I've never seen The Conversation. I've seen The Godfather Part 2. Sabrina. Apocalypse Now. I've not seen One from the Heart, The Outsiders, Rumblefish, Cotton Club. Peggy Sue Got Married, I think I've seen. Gardens of Stone. Bram Stoker's Dracula. The Godfather Part 3. The Rainmaker. Youth Without Youth. Tetro. Twixt, and Megalopolis. Like, Megalopolis is his first movie in 13 years. That's crazy. I think on, like, he has some all-time movies. The Godfather and The Godfather Part 2, all-time. Apocalypse Now, all-time. Apocalypse Now Redux is the better version of the film, though. You should see Redux. Absolutely nuts. Bonkers film. I forget what movie it is, but who's the guy? His daughter is a good director. Yeah. Not sure I've seen any of them. I don't think I watched too much 90s TV. I was too busy frothing over The Crow and The Craft. Nick Cage is his nephew. Yeah. So Nick Cage is this guy's nephew. Or like second cousin or something. What up, Morbs? So Nick Cage goes by Nick Cage. Like, he is a Coppola, but he changed his name to Cage so he wasn't getting Nepo baby roles. Also, I think maybe Francis Ford Coppola was like, "Hey, you can't have my name. If you want to work in this business, you can't have my name." Ask Shiv about her love for this movie. Wayfarer. Woo! Ow, I just ran over
Happy
my
Sunday
fucking
Slash.
foot. Van Helsing. You love Van Helsing. Wayfarer, thank you very much. 9 months with the Prime. Prime subs are height. Remember, he just straight up tranks Frankenstein. I've seen this movie once. Thanks, Wayfarer. How are you, dude? How you been? How have you been? You are the one this month. I'm the chosen one. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. It holds up. He finds Dr. Hyde in Paris at the start. So this is like the good version of A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Kind of. Quietly. I think I've seen this movie once.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Hugh Jackman's ridiculously attractive in it.
Helsing, you murderer! Why can't you tell the world I work for you?
Because we do not exist.
The church doesn't exist?
My life, my job, my curse is to vanquish evil.
I thought he said my caress. The lightning strike transitions, yeah.
We need you to go to the east, to the far side of
Watch this
Romania.
in year 9 for English. I think my teacher just wanted to watch Hugh Jackman, yeah.
I see the Wolfman hasn't killed you.
I've never seen the series Penny Dreadful, but I've heard of it. I remember the flying vampires. That's what I remember, Bolt. And Dracula being, like, fucking weird.
Where nightmares come to
Oh, Morbs, it's a train wreck. It's a train wreck of a movie. So, the film League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is based on a comic book that hadn't been written yet. They bought the license to it. Who wrote the comic for League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? It's like fucking Wild Paws. But yeah, they bought the rights to the comic and spun the movie off before issue 1 had been written.
Without a past.
And it's just a train wreck.
I hope to find out someday.
It's the last movie. It's the movie that made Sean Connery quit acting.
That never dies.
In 1462, Dracula was banished to an icy fortress.
Oh,
And then
it's.
the devil gave him wings.
And uncover a
Did you ever watch
secret
Carnival? No.
he never imagined.
Castle Dracula.
Hello, Gabriel.
This seems like a good watch.
We have such history, you and I.
How do you know me?
From the director of The Mummy and The Mummy Returns.
Oh my god.
Alan Quatermain was a weird choice for British Avengers, yeah.
Hugh Jackman. Kate Beckinsale.
How do I kill him?
No one knows how to kill Dracula.
Why couldn't Kate Beckinsale just have been English?
Run like hell.
Like,
Don't be late.
Why couldn't she have just been English?
Van Helsing.
Face under Van.
Stephen Sommers.
You know what none of us have talked about? Shut up. You know what none of us have talked about? Just a good perv movie. None of us have talked about Underworld. Not a single person has mentioned Underworld.
The war itself had become more perilous.
Like, what if the Matrix vampires? You know what I mean?
But our orders remained the same. Hunt them down and kill them off, one by one.
Literally, like, we typed it, we were... You and me.
They are the immortal damned. One family lusting for power and wealth.
I enjoyed Underworld. It was a series that escaped... I can't take him seriously. Like, I can't. It's the same thing as Michael Sheen in fucking... Twilight. Like, I just can't take Bill Nighy seriously in this fucking makeup. It's a White Walker. Oh.
Another driven by revenge.
Soon we'll defeat the vampires on their own ground.
Oh, it's Michael Sheen again. Recurve, yo.
Do you see this human?
This series became very Resident Evil. Yeah, that's Bill Nighy.
Hello, Michael.
I like how slimy the werewolves look. He's Wolf Jury.
You're in the middle of a war.
I should go back to editing trailers this way. I agree.
A blood feud between vampires and lycans.
I agree.
Werewolves.
Werewolves.
A decision must be made.
Bill Nye, the science guy, he's Dracula.
You saved my life.
Between an oath sworn centuries ago.
A human. He's not a human at all.
Is that...
And the power.
There can be no such union.
Greater than vengeance.
You'll be lucky if I can convince the council to spare your life.
Absolution will be yours.
10 more, baby. A lot of rain and damp in this series. Yeah. It's always nighttime. Because they're vampires. Slug at the 90. That's a big number. That's large. Underworld doesn't clear. Like, Underworld does not clear for our... I was very damp during this series. Loved the costumes. This was a series that my friends loved. I kind of...
Underworld.
Scott Speedman. Don't like Tallulah's valid. That's valid, I think. What in the fuck? Top 30 movies ruined by disturbing endings. 30? They're doing 30? Look, here's a Dracula movie that none of you have ever seen. Put a 1 in the chat room if you've ever seen fucking Dracula Untold.
My father was a great man.
God damn it. John doesn't count. John doesn't count. Stop it.
The world doesn't
what,
need another
what do you mean? You saw this and Gone Girl in LA while we were there?
Sometimes.
Do you think... I love Luke Evans. This was supposed to be part of the... like the Monsterverse, right? With Tom Cruise's mummy?
Something troubles you.
The Sultan is preparing for
right?
battle. It requires
the Dark Universe, yeah. They were going to do like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and a Frankenstein. This movie should have been actually good, not real slop. I've never seen it.
You can't protect us.
No, Russell Crowe played Dr. Jekyll in The Mummy. Yes. Yeah, I did know that. I've never even seen the movie. Because they were going to have a spin-off movie for him. They were trying to do a Warner Brothers, like a Universal monster movie, Avengers.
What is it?
Avengers with monsters, yeah.
I want the power to destroy my enemies and save my family.
But no one liked any of the movies they did because they were just making them to try and make the Avengers with monsters.
Dracula.
Like, these movies are made without a point. Other than to be... Hey, remember Dracula?
What's happening to you?
thing meant fear. Not a ghost. Something else.
Is that Carl Urban?
Do you think you are alive because you can fight?
Have we picked the movie yet? I mean, I figured we'd do Starship Troopers. If you guys want to call an audible and do Van Helsing, I'm okay with that. It might take me a little bit. I might have to end a bit early to find a copy, but... It's and I went to see Frankenstein as teenagers, and my friend accidentally said Frankenstein while buying tickets, and I've been calling it that for 30 years. I'm doing my part. Here's the list of everything that died. Oh, interesting. Frankenstein, that's crazy. Okay, what happened to the Dark Universe? I don't care. Channing Tatum as Van Helsing. One, if you would like Channing Tatum as Van Helsing. What was the last movie Channing Tatum was in? Like, does Channing Tatum act anymore? I don't mind Channing Tatum. I think he's... I just don't... Oh, I guess he was in Deadpool, right? Deadpool, you fucking melt. Okay, all right. Like, that doesn't really count. I mean, what was the last movie that Channing Tatum was in that wasn't a fucking joke about a movie that was supposed to be made for 10 years and is never going to get made? Like, Dracula Untold 2. Blink Twice was great. Oh, he's in Blink Twice. A movie that I was like, we should watch this. And everyone was like, nope. Can't watch that as a group. And I'm like, okay. Russell Crowe's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Russell Crowe is such an interesting actor to me. Like, trigger warning entire movie. Yeah. Johnny Depp's Invisible Man. That's such stunt casting. He's cast just to be the hot guy, but Channing Tatum's actually kind of legit good. He's very funny. He's a funny guy. He's got the Ryan Gosling thing where he's way funnier than he gets credit for because he's really attractive, you know? He was in Magic Mike, and so he's not allowed to be funny. He's just allowed to take his shirt off kind of thing. But he's actually kind of charming and funny. Same with, like, Chris Hemsworth. There's a new Dark Universe theme park land in Orlando. Really? Remember when he played a pimp in This Is the End? Yeah. I'd like to see them make Magic Mike 3 The Decline, where they're too old and have that kind of redemption arc. I think there is a Magic Mike 3. Like the male Sydney Sweeney effect. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. 21 Jump Street was exquisite. Phantom of the Opera and Hunchback. What the fuck? What? Dwayne Johnson's The Wolfman. It's called Magic Mike XXL. Like, it's a real movie, right? They did make a third one. I've never seen the Magic... Maybe I live react to the Magic Mike movies. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm on this... Like, I really think we found a good bit that we could ride for a while. These were all terrible ideas. Who actually believed in this project? Creature from the Black Lagoon. I've never seen Magic Mike. Magic Mike is low-key great. Like, yeah, like, I've never seen him. Wasn't there a werewolf movie with Anthony Hopkins? Wait, really? Angelina Jolie is the Bride of Frankenstein. That sounds interesting. I'm not going to say anything about riding Magic Mike. The fuck is Mina Harker? This is a notable one, as it was not even a Universal Picture decision, but one by a rival studio, showing that even others are struggling with the classic characters. Miramax Pictures had been developing a film centered on Mina Harker of Dracula fame. In the original story, she becomes the object of Dracula's infatuation, and her being nearly turned into a vampire herself serves as impetus for the story's other characters to act and slay Dracula. Huh. Creature from the Black Lagoon was probably going to cast Brad Pitt or something. Like, casting Johnny Depp as the Invisible Man is such fucking stunt casting. Channing Tatum on Lip Sync Battle was also priceless. I can't, like, this just reminds me of Black Adam. Have you guys seen Black Adam? It's a nightmare of a film. It's a fever dream of a film. He should become the Invisible Man IRL. Will the Dark Universe be resurrected? Imagine casting Depp and covering his face for the entire movie. I mean, Johnny Depp is not... Is it good? Black Adam? No. It's like, it's insane. It's like, Like, it's insane. I can't describe to you. Superman shows up. It's a DC movie. The Rock plays Black Adam, an alien from an all-powerful alien who shows up in some post-apocalyptic sci-fi cyberpunk authoritarian state and like starts saving people. Starts trying to like he's bad, but he wants to control the planet, so he just starts fighting the bad guys because they're also bad, but he's badder. And then Superman shows up and is like, hey man, you need to fucking chill out or I'm going to have to do something about it. And Black Adam just beats Superman because he has to, because it's a Rock movie. Like, The Rock isn't allowed to lose a fight. It's insane. It's and even when he's supposed to be a bad guy, he is the devil. Oh, also the devil is in it. We should I can't describe to you how fucked up this movie is. Also, for 95% of the movie, you're trying to figure out, is his name Atom or is it Adam? It is nonsense.
Black Adam. What have your powers ever given to you? Nothing but heartache.
The singer's vocalizing.
Until I died. Then I was reborn a god. My son sacrificed his life to save me. Now, I kneel before no one.
It's like a men's rights activist movie.
Heroes.
It's like men. It's like red-pilled men the movie. You know what I mean? Like,
heroes don't kill people. Well, I do. My vision has shown me the future.
Like Black Adam
You have two choices.
won't shop at your grocery store if you're too woke. You know what I mean?
Or you can be
Black Adam doesn't like woke groceries.
That's up to you.
All right. I forgot about. Roll them up.
Behind you!
Did he just catch a rocket?
He got a rocket.
Don't remember any of it. The color grade does insane things to her eyes as well. Like, it's the weirdest ego project I've ever seen. Like, ever. There is no way Chris Hemsworth is playing He-Man. What? Are we getting a Chris Hemsworth He-Man movie? That's not true. That's not real. That's AI generated. It's Dwayne being Dwayne. I just kind of don't understand what his point is. Is it, I'm the toughest best man? Like, I'm the best, toughest... Like, that's me. I'd watch that. Like, all right, we got to finish this. We got to finish this Mount Rushmore. We've been here for an hour and 42 minutes. And we've got Interview with a Vampire and The Lost Boys. I think Twilight clears. I think weirdly, at least in the last decade, 2 decades, Twilight is kind of Twilight and Blade. Hemsworth could do it. I just went to go see where I can watch Penny Dreadful. I can only buy it, and it'd be £60 for 3 seasons. Twilight and Blade. You think Blade clears? I think Blade sits with Underworld. I think Kate Beckinsale's blood has gone up there too. Blade feels cooler than Twilight. They don't have to be the best. like, it's not about the best. It is what are the most totemic, like, what are, because this.
You better wake up. The world you live in is just a sugar-coated top.
I don't know that I've ever seen the first Blade. I might have only ever seen Blade 3.
The real world.
That clears, but Blade doesn't. Are you on crack? Like fundamental vampire films. And I don't know that Blade is a fundamental vampire film. It's a fundamental kind of like mid-2000s action film.
Our livelihood depends on our ability to blend.
First one is great. Third is definitely the worst.
We should be ruling the humans. These people are our food.
They've got their claws into everything. Politics, finance, real estate.
There's a war going on out there. You mix the weapons, I use them.
Now, one will lead them to
I'll say it. Wesley Snipes deserved to go to jail.
The age of man comes to an end.
We're gonna be gods.
Sorry.
And one will
What happened to Steven Dorff? He's around, I think.
Like what?
Like me.
half human,
Blade's mother was attacked by a vampire while she was pregnant.
half immortal.
Opening scene with Blade 1 is legendary.
All our strengths.
I swear that I don't know that. I might not have seen this movie ever.
He is their greatest fear and our only hope.
This open season on all vampires.
See, like, what the fuck? You can see where the Matrix inflected cinema, right? I guess. What year is this? 98.
Wesley Snipes. Stephen
Year before the Matrix.
One of them, aren't you?
No.
Same year as Matrix 98 or 91? 99. Very of its time. This also launched Marvel movies. Matrix is 99. The outfits? Yeah, like... It was very much of its time. Kind of like the leather dusters and trench coats and sunglasses and goth, cyber goth. Shut up, movieclips.com. Like, why? Why would you do that? Why do you sound like a fucking GameCube turning on? Look, I don't... Sorry. That's why I needed to be in Deadpool as a little nod. The fact that they kept saying, I'm coming back, and everyone's like, was a good joke. Blade 3 was the first movie date with the ex. We'll never lose that association. The first movie I ever went to with a girl, I was 14 or 15. Like, my first movie date ever. Does anyone know? Have I talked about this before? We wagged school. We cut school. If John's Link is what I think it is, it rips. Hang on, I'll watch John's Link first.
It's the Daywalker.
Hummus, hello. Good scene. Like a really cool scene. Is there a... Man, Blade really has a strong... Like, this is John Wick. Like, 20 years before John Wick, if you think about it. Blade's just John Wick. John Wick is just Blade. You know what I mean? But no, my first movie date was this.
This is my home, which I am leaving the comforts of for the weekend to explore the Blair Witch.
I think The Crow was first, yeah.
I'm real excited about this. Thank you for the opportunity.
I'm very glad.
This area's been haunted by that old woman for years.
Romantic.
I don't know why you have to have every conversation on video.
Because we're making a documentary.
Not about us getting
So it was
lost, making a documentary about
it was
a witch.
opening week.
I don't.
Lost? Admit that first.
No, I know we're not lost.
It's what, 99? Is this movie based on a true story?
Well, even if
No.
it wasn't, I'm not gonna play with that either.
They told everyone that it was,
me that we're here.
but it's like marketing.
Hungry
Yes?
and cold and hunted. Just want to apologize to Mike's mom and Josh's mom and my mom.
Incredible marketing. I want to believe it's more fun that way. It is more fun that way. Found footage. I heard these was real. So the end of the movie, the opening 30 seconds of the credits, like it's a pretty scary movie and it gets to a pretty upsetting conclusion. And my college friend was convinced this was real footage. The conclusion happens, the climax of the film happens, and it just cuts to black. Yeah? And in a crowded theater. Theater was packed. And all you can hear is my fucking dumbass at like 15 years old. Like just laughing. Because I thought it was hilarious that the movie got everyone in the theater. Like everyone was silent. You could hear people, like you could just hear me giggling because I thought it was fucking hilarious how this movie got everyone. Like it didn't work on me. I was too cool for school. Like I was a little shit. I thought I was smarter than everyone because I was 15, you know? And the girl I was with just punched me in the arm. It's like, fuck you. I turned on the group when that guy threw away the map. Pricey, yo, what's up? Chili, hello. They were asking for it at that stage. I don't know that I've seen the movie since. Honestly, it might be worth a rewatch. But yeah, it wasn't the first found footage movie, but it kind of popularized. You get a second date. No, we dated for 2 years. We were together for 2 years. So, just doing some stuff. How's your stream going? Pretty good. I'm having fun, you know? Hanging out, talking about movies. Can't complain. We watched it in Discord for Halloween. Yeah, I think so. You like Mitch Murder, JJ? Mitch Murder, Prime Operator. I think this was a Prime sub alert for a little while. Do you want to run a poll for Van Helsing or Troopers? Do we have a preference? I would gyrate to this. Like, do you guys have a preference? I'm easy either way. I can do Van Helsing. I'm down for Van Helsing. I didn't really think I was in the mood for more vampire shit. Troopers isn't Starship Troopers? Yeah. I'd love Van Helsing. I've not seen it. It's on Binge and Prime. It's on Amazon Prime. Easy. Shower scene in Starship Troopers got me as a kid. It isn't. Look, I like Starship Troopers a lot. Like a lot. It's something I'd not watch otherwise. That's fair. That's fair. Apparently there's sequels to Starship Troopers, but I don't know that any of them are good. Let me check. Fun fact, I didn't know Van Helsing was a thing till a couple years ago. I thought the original was the parody Stan Helsing. There's a parody called Stan Helsing. Is Under Siege a good movie? Pretty sure all the sequels missed the point. What be the film today? We're just deciding. It could be... I'm just looking to see if... He's right there. So I signed up... Do you want to do Van Helsing or... Look, we can do it this way. We can do it this way. We'll run a poll. I'm easy. I am chilling balls. Oh, sorry, my back was a little... I can't decide. 1 for Van Helsing, 2 for Starship Troopers. Do you guys know what Starship Troopers is? We should probably talk about Starship Troopers if you guys don't know what Starship Troopers is. So the only reason we were going to watch Starship Troopers was because John messaged me on Friday and was like, hey, if you're not going to go live, I'll probably run Starship Troopers in the Discord. Well, I had to show this to JJ like 3 years ago. Do you remember that, JJ? We stood up till like 3 in the morning.
In every age, there is a cause worth fighting for.
I do. V was there. Yeah.
But in the future,
it was a lot of fun.
Threat to our
Starship has more breasts. It gets my vote.
Not be man at all.
So Helldivers is directly inspired by this movie. You can't tell me it's not.
Hey, kid, what's going on? It's war! We're going to war!
It's parody propaganda. It's easy watching. A fever dream of a movie. Yeah.
Must travel across the stars to defend our world.
We are a generation commanded by...
So it's like a parody of...
Everyone fights, no one quits.
Nationalism and... like how propaganda turns an invading army into heroes and shit like that. And how you're all subject to what you see. Starship Troopers is actually a fascist propaganda movie. They show a few minutes of silly reels at the start and then 2 hours of all the things that fascists love. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's done ironically. Halo was inspired by it. Yeah. Satire makes a lot more sense now compared to when it was made. People weren't ready for it. This thing bombed. People hated this.
We need retrieval now.
Someone made a damn mistake.
Like especially in America, this thing just didn't resonate. I wonder what it would do now in terms of... They make some awful sequels too, apparently, yeah. People didn't get it. Yeah, like people didn't get that it was a joke. Because it's made by... He's Dutch, right? This is a true cult classic, yeah. Like... It's made by a Dutch guy. I've never seen any of... Yeah, Paul Verhoeven, who did the first RoboCop, and he did... It said it in here. Denise Richards. Oh. It wasn't enough of a war movie for the war movie lovers. But that's Starship Troopers. It's like dumb and loud and... Yeah, it's possible even more they wouldn't get it. It's dumb and it's loud and it's flashy and it's... Like, look at the... Look at the way... You think they know what the shells are for? No. If you don't get that RoboCop is satire as well, then you weren't going to get Starship Troopers. Yeah. RoboCop is not polite. RoboCop's not about, like... RoboCop's not some, like, romance. RoboCop is the American Jesus. Yeah. People not getting it is why it's pure fascist propaganda and not a satirical attack on fascism. I don't... what? I think that's... What? I think that's backwards. I don't think you can, like, that's like saying Pepe emotes are racist because the alt-right co-opted them, despite their original intention. Like, I think that's backwards. Like, I think that's backwards. You're entitled to your opinion, and I think that's backwards. Because people didn't get it doesn't mean that it doesn't, like, that it's not the thing that it is, you know? It's 2 hours of awesome fascist shit they love without criticism. I think the criticism is inherent in the way it's presented. Like, it's not... like, I think the criticism is inherent in the movie. I have to outwardly say this is bad. It's pretty exaggerated. I mean, they dress a guy up as a literal Nazi. Like he's dressed as a Nazi at the end. He's like, we can beat them now. And everyone goes, yay! Like, it's okay if it's okay if you can't taste irony. That's fine. Some people can't taste cilantro. Some people can't taste irony. You know? Like, it's... Are we the bad guys? It's literally, are we the bad guys, except there's no self-awareness. All right. Look, we'll put it to a vote. We will put it to a vote. I don't care either way. I have no preference. I'm going to start voting. Like, the criticism is inherent in the fact that the whole thing is fucking ridiculous and no one notices. Like, it's fucking stupid. Everyone's being a complete asshole and no one gets it. All right. 1 is Van Helsing. 2 is Starship Troopers. You will have 3 minutes. Start voting now. 1 Van Helsing. 2 Starship Troopers. Why am I zoomed up this thing's butthole? 1 Van Helsing. 2 Starship Troopers. Dum-dum-dum-dum. I don't care, it's a great movie. It just isn't the anti-fascist movie people think it is. You're entitled to that perspective. I like that thing from George Lucas about the styling of the Empire Space Nazi outfits, but British officer actors. Yeah. All the flavor of fascism without any of the sweetness or preservatives you find in regular fascism. Yeah. Mm-hmm. How long is why does this website look like this? Did I do something? Why is it massive? What's 1, what's 2? 1 is Van Helsing, 2 is Starship Troopers. Does this always look like this? Am I out of my... Oh, that's how we do it. We also normally have 5. I was very confused. What are we voting for? The movie tonight. 1 in chat for Van Helsing, 2 for Starship Troopers. You have... Is there a timer? Where's the timer? Oh, if I reset my... There's no timer. Shit. Drop. I'll add 1 more minute. 3. Neither, as I'm going to bed, sadly. You got to vote correctly. If you don't vote correctly, you're going to get added. You're going to get pinged, Gira. Someone's going to be mad at you. You got to vote correctly. Everyone be gentle. It's his first time streaming. Yeah, real. It's my first stream ever. -1. Does that count? 180. I won't ban you. I don't have a problem. You can vote Q for all I fucking care. Like, I don't give a fuck. There you go. Yeah. Subscription services won't tell you if they have a TV show until after you pay. That's fucked. How did I do, John? Did I go all right? All right. I think we have weighed in pretty heavily. I think we're watching Starship Troopers tonight. We can watch Van Helsing next week. Like, I am... Van Helsing into Formula 1 into Life is Strange for a week? What do you think? What do you think? Have you thought about closing a tab? Dude, this is the temp... These are all from tonight, Patters. These are all from tonight. All of my tabs were closed. I used to... So here's the thing. Here's the permanent window, right? It starts at 6 a.m. Australian East Coast. Starts at 6 a.m. Monday. Well, I don't know what you're going to do next week, Tallulah. Not Monday week. Where are they racing? It's a good question. Just downloaded more RAM whenever I need more tabs. So these are... May the 4th is next Sunday if you... Oh, really? 10 months. Big. I had a permanent window of tabs. Like the YouTube, the Instagram, the TikTok, all like a bunch of stuff. It's okay. Me and Warren are going to binge Daredevil and The Punisher. It's been a day since Shags last banned me. That was rough. That was rough. I swear I unbanned you. I swear I did. But anyway, I had to hunt a problem in my browser and turned off my tab suspender plugin and accidentally closed Chrome. And so all of the tabs that I had suspended came back and they were just gone. It was just deleted. Like I had so many. I'll think about Star Wars. I'll think about Star Wars. My dad is going to be drag racing next week. I'm going to need company while I panic. The old man drags? He still drags? How old is he? And isn't he 78? Didn't you tell me he's 78? Like he's still on the track? That's sick. Dude, when I'm 78, I'll be in like... Dude, if I make it to 50, I'm winning. He's 76. 76 and driving a drag car that he built himself, right? Your dad is a legend. Your dad is a legend. All right. Starship Troopers in the Discord is the movie. Did we... All right. We have to finish this. He's trying to get faster than 12.4. Dum, dum, dum. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll put Blade up. I don't think it clears, like, personally. Distracted much? I was doing 7 different things. You gotta cut me some slack. I don't want you... this. This is the poster. That's the grossest image I've ever fucking seen. She looks 10. That's fucked up. Like, that's... Like, she looks 10. That's fucked. Like, someone should go to jail for this movie. Did you have Bram Stoker's Dracula? I didn't. I didn't. Clips, where does... We'll do this one. We'll do this one where everyone looks like an adult of the appropriate age. Looks like he owns it. Like, it's fucked up. Here we go. Here we go. Should go to jail for making that movie. Well, when I filled out the crime tab in the bingo last night, it was for Stephanie Meyer writing that movie. It's the franchise, not the film itself. Why is that poster so yellow? And you guys want to put Blade? I feel like we've missed an opportunity. But I don't know what to put. I think there is a level of quality for vampire movies. What about space vampires? Hang on, wait. Talk to me about space vampires, Patters. What do you mean space vampires? Hang on now. I'm just happy Lost Boys got in. Anything else isn't okay. I think Lost Boys clears. So you'd never seen Bram Stoker's Dracula? I don't know. 12.4 in the Model Y, which was probably a mid-11 car. This year is Morris Minor. It's kind of untested. It's an 80s movie. Oh, it's just called Space Vampires? Wide end. Yo. Finally free. Free of the mines. We got tired after our marathon. Have you run a marathon yet, do you reckon? Weigh in. What do you think? Hi, Raiders. Hi, Bidand. Yo. We are tired. Catastrophes. Hi. Welcome in. Gary Oldman was an iconic Dracula. Unironically having a good time. Yeah. Online Predator. That's a good name. That's fun. Online Predator. Are you an Italian vampire, maybe? Just quietly? It's a judgment-free zone. We're we're friends of the Fang here, you might say. Bloodless. Enjoyers. Cute emote. Biden's got good emotes. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hi. My name's Shags, if you never met me. Tonight we've been talking about vampire movies. I watched all of Twilight on stream recently. Like all 5 of them. I'd like to propose He Never Died with Henry Rollins. I've never heard of it. On the Mount Rushmore of Vampire movies, mobs, I don't think that clears. Like, I don't know that Blade clears, but I don't have a good argument for why it doesn't. Spanking of space vampires. Speaking of space, why, Pattis? Does your phone autocorrect speaking to spanking? Doom. It's just a decent watch. It's not a movie, but if you enjoyed Twilight, watch Buffy. Buffy is a movie. We never really talked about it. Buffy is a movie. It's not really a good one though. I was saying I've never seen the movie. With Luke Perry in it. Like, I've never seen this. I've seen the trailer before. I've never seen the movie.
I just met this girl named Buffy. I'm Pike.
Pike isn't a name, it's a fish.
I liked her even though she seemed kind of flaky. But as it turns out...
You have been chosen, Buffy,
To do what?
to stop the vampires.
Does Elvis talk to you?
When things started getting weird around here...
Are we having a nightmare?
That's Pee Wee
A
Herman.
knife at my head.
That's Pee Wee Herman as a vampire.
She was the one person I could really count on.
Kill him a lot.
Hi. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I'm saving your butt. That is a bad guy. Can we go, please?
Biden, I'm glad you're having a good time with Marathon.
I think this relationship has potential.
Hi. How's it going?
You're obviously having a bad hair day.
If she can just get rid of those other guys in her life.
Stab him in the heart.
Christy Swanson.
I am so sure.
Donald Sutherland. Paul Rubens.
I got bullied by Dash. It was very funny.
And
You
Luke
can see the bones of the series in this though, yeah.
You're not like other girls.
Yes, I am.
Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
I didn't even break a nail.
Directed by Fran Rubel Kazooie. Christy Swanson.
I am so sure.
Donald Sutherland.
Ben Affleck is in this movie? Is he? I am so sure. So watching Starship Troopers in the Discord, right? That's where we came down. And I have to add, that's what we're doing tonight. Are the fights good by the end? Like, are you enjoying the combat, the PvP? I would like to know more. Would you like to know more? Best death scene? It's pretty good. It gets intense. You don't know if it's one person or 3 or 2 teams of 3.
You're gonna wish you died.
I thought I jumped to the kill. No, it's fine. It's fine. Paul Rubens. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Rubens. Man, Paul Rubens. Starring Paul Rubens as himself. Hamish! Hamish, yo! I just remembered I'm back at work tomorrow. Last call for sugar daddy or mommy. Willing to do weird stuff with my butt. Okay, hang on, wait. What do you mean weird stuff? Hang on. Now you know what? I don't need you to clarify. If that's not enough to sell it, I don't think it's going to sell it. Wait, don't send me to, I don't want to go to the bowling ball. This looks like an animation for like when you get a strike in bowling. I think I say this every time this comes up. Like all the pins are part of the band, and then the bowling ball comes out of the crowd and just knocks the right. Like that's the level of animation we're looking at. Like you guys get what I'm talking about, right? That makes sense to you? Woo! Good way to end that song. Hang on. Let me finish this image thing. And then is this Oh. I thought this was break stuff by fucking Korn. I was gonna be like, why? Like who requested this? 9. Paul Rubens did play a great psycho in Blacklist. I had to double check. The show, The Blacklist, with what's his face? That one? I think I watched like the first season of that when it started. No, it's all right. It's in one of the early seasons. This is our Mount Rushmore of vampire movies. We have The Lost Boys. We have Twilight. We have Wesley Snipes' Blade, and we have Interview with the Vampire. You know what? I think we did okay. I think we've kind of covered like the 4 flavors of vampire movie. You know what I mean? Like you've got the Lost Boys who are it's like the teenage emo, like the allegory for teenage rebellion and becoming like choosing whether to conform or not, whether you become a creature of the night or you go and you live during the day and be a normal person, right? That's kind of the allegory for the Lost Boys. Twilight covers the romantic kind of men are beasts and women want to be craved by men kind of thing. Like it covers all the toxic romantic tropes associated with like the vampire mythology, right? Which category is Queen of the Damned? It's a good question. And Blade kind of covers the like B-grade action movie explosions and like genre flick, kill heavy. The women are blank objects audience. I don't know about blank objects. I wouldn't say Bella is a blank object, but definitely objectified. She's definitely an object. She has some agency. An Interview with the Vampire is kind of like the metaphorical, this is the nature of man. What does it mean to be alive? How do I fit into the world around me? What is good? What is evil? She's an object is crazy. I'm not saying she's an object. I'm saying she's objectified. Wasn't that how it was purposely written so women could put themselves into it easily? She impacts her story. Like she is agent, you know? Like she has wants and desires. She's not inert. She doesn't just Lips. Hi Lips. How are you? What's going on? It's good to see you. Oh, dude, I'm thirsty. Do I have Fuck, all right, give me like 2 seconds. We can't let him get away with this. Guys, you can let me get away with it. Guys, come on. Lips, it's great to see you. I hope you're well. Give me 2 seconds. Yo, she's written as a blank canvas so you can imagine yourself in her place easily. Yeah. She's written... Cade, what's up? Yo, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hi, Raiders. I'm going to guess more Claire Obscure. Pause. Pause. I let you get away with murder, probably, to be fair. Thank you, Lips. Thank you. Lips is a real one. How long is this game? Cade, great new profile picture. Cade, that's a great profile. Are you a One Piece? Is that you as a One Piece, dude? That's sick. That's sick. It is. Love it. Love it. I should probably change my... What is mine? What is... Is it still me with the lights? Oh, no, it's fucking... I should probably change my profile picture. I just remembered what it is. It's fucking Luke Wilson. I've said about 40,000 times tonight. I'm starting to get self-conscious about it. I need water. I'm thirsty. See, sometimes first-time chatters have good input. They come in and they're like, hey, you remind me of Luke Wilson. And I say, shut the fuck up. And then I Google Luke Wilson and that's the photo that comes up. And I look like Luke Wilson. I don't think that's... Is that false advertising to have that as my profile picture? I think I am equally as handsome as Luke Wilson. I like that it's a Wilson. It's close enough to it be a bit confusing. I'm about level 16 and just finished Ancient Sanctuary. You mean Luke Wilson looks like you? I don't know who's older, technically. I mean, Hammer 40k in the future. There is only War. Yeah, that's me. You look similar. Okay. You guys are only like level 7. I have some work to do. Yeah, fuck yeah. What time for movie? So I think I'm going to end. Get out of here. Say like 10:15? 10:15? Is that cool with everyone? How long's Starship Troopers? We're going to watch Starship Troopers. He isn't as old as you. He's only 53. It's weird, right? You don't think of celebrities as aging because you don't see them constantly. You know what I mean? Like I only see Tom Cruise when he's in a movie. So until I see Tom Cruise in the next movie, in my head, he stays the same age as he was in the last time. He was in the last movie I saw. But then he shows up and you're like, holy fuck, Tom Cruise got old. And it's been 8 years since you saw him because you haven't seen the movies he's been in. Mind-blowing Luke is 53. Like, how the fuck old is Owen? It's a good question. That is an excellent question. Well, let's do Breaking Dawn Part 2. So it's not Breaking Dawn Part 2. It is Twilight. So the Mount Rushmore of vampire movies or franchises. So we've got The Lost Boys, we've got Twilight, we've got Blade, and we've got Interview with the Vampire. From Dusk Till Dawn would replace Twilight, otherwise good picks. Flash, that's not a bad idea. Kind of like the way we were reasoning it out just before was this kind of covers the 4 different versions of a vampire movie. This is your allegory for teenage rebellion. This is your romantic allegory. This is your genre action heavy kill movie. And this is your kind of like metaphorical nature of man. I'd replace it with Underworld, but that's kind of covered by Blade, so yeah, I see it. Yeah, maybe drop Blade From Dusk Till Dawn. That counts. Fizzy Charm, what's going on? Yo, hi. Hush, man. Tallulah will have no Blade slander. Oh. I think we did pretty well for having a very wide-ranging and like these are all the tabs from tonight. Blade is great, no doubt. I don't think I've ever seen the first one. I know I've seen the third one. I don't think I've ever seen the first one. For having a very wide-ranging... we had a discussion about parody films earlier. We realized that we don't really make parody films anymore. I think your parody film became Underworld just feels like a Blade spin-off, even if it's a separate universe. Yeah. Still see titles in the tabs. That's clearly not enough tabs. Exactly. Exactly. We're chilling. Easy. Easy. I'm going to get out of here. Is that cool with everyone? I do very much think Sinners will be in the canon with time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Very much looking forward to seeing it. Thankfully, parody films are long gone. There's good and bad versions of a parody film. I think most of them are pretty low effort. I'll be in the Discord in about 15 minutes. We'll run the movie up. Starship Troopers. Most iconic is Lost Boys, Industrial Dawn to me, though. That makes sense. It's finally over. I mean, good night, Callie. Callie Catastrophes. That's... Wait. That's not a new name, right? Like, that's not a new account. We've never met before, right? Like, so someone here goes by the name Calypso, and we call him Callie. With the Wayans brothers returning the Scary Movie. Wait, what? That's I can't be. That is no way. There is no way. I think that doesn't get up. There's no way. There is no way. I've had this account for about 6 years. I've never met you before. Nice. Nice. It's a pleasure to meet you. Welcome in. Hi. You didn't know about that? No. There is a new Naked Gun. Yeah, but it looks bad. It looks bad. It could be a good idea to parody like A24 horror, but I don't know if they'll do it well. Yeah, like how? Like how? Like, I don't know if the Wayans, you know what I mean? I don't know if, like, the Wayans. You don't want to see Liam Neeson's panties? No. No, thank you. Like, no, thank you. All right. A24 horrors are already parodies. Wayans Brothers and Scary Movie again is exciting. They definitely killed that series. All right. We read Blondie last night. Would you like to... where do you want to go? Who do you want to say hi to? Do you want to meet... Thank you for the follow. Hi. What is... Hang on, hold. Sorry. Dude, I'm very tired. I apologize for being so scattered tonight. Hopefully I can get 6 hours in a row tonight, and then tomorrow will be just a completely different man. Can I click a button, please? For fuck's sake. Sorry, I'm trying to look at a stream to see if I'm going to raid someone at an inopportune time. Apparently I can't do this. The ice cream van just arrived. It's happening again. Guys, buffering. The buffering emote. That's like, this is my life. I'm not allowed to watch Twitch. Rating someone when they're rating someone else is a Twitch tradition. Is Elise rating out? Just ran outside so quick. Dude, why? Like, why to... Aw, man. Maybe we just end. Fuck. She's been online for a while. Yeah. I promised they're live. Your thing is blocked. Yeah, no, I know. I know. This killed all my tabs the other day. Aw. Elise probably safe. I just don't want to raid in the middle of... I know that we're going to watch the debate tonight. The leaders' debate for the election. 1 week till the election. I don't know. Debate is over. I can't see the stream. Make my apologies. Like, I would love to come and say hi, but I can't see the stream. Let's just raid Elise. Nally's live. I can't see the stream. Like, we can raid anyone you want. I won't be there. Oh, wait. Hang on. Let's try this. Does this fix it? Let's try this. Twitch doing Twitch things. So it can do no knock raids. I feel like the new FBI. It fixed it. It fixed it. I turned my VPN plugin on and it fixed it. It's an Australian ISP thing. That's crazy. That's crazy. I shouldn't have to be fucking VPN'd in from the United States to see an Australian Twitch stream. That's crazy, dude. Your ISP specifically? I don't know. A lot of people have been saying it's been a problem for him. Bandy. Australia has the internet, hates the internet. Who knew? We did, yeah. Yeah, very much. Let's raid Elise. Let's raid Elise and say hi. Maybe it's a government conspiracy. They're just trying to silence me. Raid message can be... I don't know. What's your... You guys got a funny raid message? Vote on it crazy style? We can't raid with vote on it crazy style. Just That's a good raid message. We'll raid with Sure you can. No, we'll raid... Funny raid message here. We'll raid with We can just raid with It's the most cogent thing I've said all night, so I just want a democracy sausage. I think I'm gonna, if it's not raining next weekend, I think I'm gonna cook a bunch of sausages on the barbecue after I vote. So that's my plan. That's my plan. I will be here tomorrow, as far as I'm aware. Would you like to know more? My plan is to be here tomorrow. I don't know what we do. I'll figure it out between now and then. Thank you very much. I'm out of here. I'm pressing the button. Woo! Thank you for streaming. Thank you for being here. It was really great to see you, Lips. We're watching Starship Troopers in the Discord. I'll be here again in about 20 hours. 21 hours, something like that. It has been a pleasure to speak on movies with you, my friends, this evening. Thank you very much for being here. The end song is called Celebrate, and we talk about what we're celebrating when we raid out. It's a tradition. What are you celebrating? I'm celebrating discussion. I'm celebrating what do you celebrate? Any you rejects, send them my way. Celebrating marathon? Like you're my sugar daddy? No, I don't think that's how that works. Sorry, I don't think you apply to have it. I'm rating. I'm out of here. I don't know how the sugar daddy, sugar baby relationship works. Celebrating Chunny always. Celebrating the travelers. Celebrating the friends. Celebrating movies. Cinema. Culture. Celebrating marathon's a good call, yeah. Celebrating ice cream. Celebrating snacks. Even though I'm not in the alpha, I didn't know you had to apply. Not that I had time to play it, but I didn't know you had to apply. Celebrating spinning. Celebrating my wife. Celebrating John celebrating his wife. His wife's pretty cool. The real celebrations were the friends we made along the way. Celebrating getting sucked. Sorry, by getting sucked, I mean vampire movies. Like when it when the fang goes into you and like don't take that out of celebrating sucking ? Pause champ. Just raid with I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're in the Discord. Come hang. Like, God damn it. God damn it.